Good morning, student. In continuation of last class, today topic is first law of motion. First law of motion. First law of motion. In last class, I explained you Galileo law. Galileo observed their experiment in inclined plane. They described the law. When inclined plane object move downward, the velocity increase. When move upward, the velocity decrease. Newton further studies the Galileo's law and explain on the basis of Galileo law of force and motion. They describe the three law, and this is known as law of motion described by Newton. So today we have discussed the first law of motion, and this is based on, this is also known as law of inertia. According to the Newton first law, all objects maintain their state. If object in rest state, to remain in a rest. If object in a moving condition in a straight line, they maintain moving in a straight line until external force applied on the object. So this is the Newton first law. According to the Newton first law, object remain in a state, or in a rest state, or in a motion state, remain in a state until force is applied. So in simple term you can say the object resists the change in a state. The tendency which resists the object in a state, so that tendency is known as inertia. If rest in condition, to remain in a rest. If motion condition, to remain in a motion. On the basis of this idea, the Newton first law, also known as a law of inertia, इसी बेसिस पे हम इसे लॉ ऑफ इनर्शिया भी बोलेंगे. आप डेली लाइफ में इसको ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, फेस करते हैं, एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं. इन केस you moving in a car or in a bus, when driver apply the brake, what happen? You fall down forward because you in a moving state along with bus. When driver apply, you remain in a moving in a straight line, but when driver apply the brake, they break the motion, and then your body resist, and because of inertia you move forward. And next, when you driver turn the bus, that case what happened? You bend because of inertia. This is also is the because of inertia. So Newton first law, in object, an object remain in a state of rest or in motion in a straight line until a force apply. On another word, we can say the object resist change in a state, and that property is known as inertia. Resist change in a state. Object resists change in a state. Tendency known as inertia. Known as inertia. So the first law of motion known as law of inertia.